Ich bin live. Hallo. Hello everyone. Okay, this is way too loud. Again. Okay. Love the music, but damn. That's loud. There we go. Let's load where we stopped yesterday. Yesterday? Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was. Okay, so we're just right now showing poems to everyone, and Natsuki and Yuri are showing each other their pretty different poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Oh, I gotta get back into her voice, damn. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Huh, thanks. Yours is cute. Good evening. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Huh! If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Josie did too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Josie liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... Oh, you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Josie appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Ha! And how do you know you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ah! Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Josie started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch! Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone like your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only thing cute about you is how hard you try. Whoa. Whoa, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Josie hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Excuse me. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she's just noticed I was standing there. This is making me crazy. Josie, she is just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get dragged into this? Natsuki. Natsuki, come on! Come on! No! Oh. Hi, Monica. Hey, Josie. Hey, Monica. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? With pleasure. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they are done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club manners, probably. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never had it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend more time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Josie, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Josie. It would be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you understand. Well then, I guess not. Let's choose the words we like the most. For me, this is fantasy and philosophy and daydream, Scarscape. Damn, I don't want to end up with Yuri. I gotta choose the more sweet ones. Journey? Damn! Smile. Damn. Fireflies. Rainbow. Ocean? Bouncy. Oh, that's nice. I'll just keep going then. Sing. Fireworks. Shh, don't do that. Milk. Good. Silly. Dream. Vivid. Let's say vivid massacre. Well done. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Yeah, it was really comforting. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Welcome back, Josie.
Ah, hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading a manga at her desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room.
About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were a little too extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person, and now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Josie, don't say those kind things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and... sorry, what am I saying right now?
I have no idea.
Hey, have you guys seen Monika?
No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either?
Yuri is clearly taken aback of how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday?
Eh?
Jeez. Whatever is on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
But...
Mr. Sailcloth Blindside Lifeline Einen Hospitality faultlessly offered Solmola Sire Naked. I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something. Heh.
No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Ha! Well, you're kinda weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
There you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not! What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall.
To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika.
Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it yet.
Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed.
Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Monika looks at me.
Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
If that's so. In that case, I won't let you down, Josie.
Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry.
I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway.
I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet.
Josie, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today.
I can't read right now.
I mean, in the club.
Ah, I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me that book. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine.
Jeez. She's reading over there, so it's okay, right?
In that case, I don't see any problem.
Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm so sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason.
Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy.
Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and then pulls out a copy of the book from her bag. What's the story about anyway?
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Portrait of Markov is, by the way, not a real book, but it is a real painting. Just thought that was interesting.
Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere.
You're not a fan of those sort of things, Josie?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reluctant on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil,
but because the world is full of horrible people and we are all worthless anyway. Then suddenly...
I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem when I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts.
My whole body gets excited.
I kind of forgot to pay attention to other people. I'm so sorry if I end up saying something weird.
Hey, Super Joe.
And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
Yes! I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. Soon I understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realized that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry.
I was just bathing in the what? Oh damn, I couldn't read it fast enough. You really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Yeah, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of us.
Ah, I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the open book. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. She's just really not my type. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready? To turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. Stop looking at me. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
Nah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Doesn't seem that intense to me. Hey Yuri, this might be a little silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
Eh?
Dude, this expression is creepy.
No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses everything she says and all that.
Ah, that's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head.
Yo, you're feeling alright?
Eh?
Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
Josie?
Did something happen just now? Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So, you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly.
Yuri just
does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Eh? Shouldn't we wait up for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left in the book, then slip it back into my bag. let's show it to Natsuki. Huh. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last run. Damn it! I chose too many words for Yuri. Ah, that annoys me. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really different from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you're spending more time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross, she's gross, the world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as 2 of the girls in this very club, whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so whatever. We're done sharing, so you can leave now. I don't like that. Hi again, Josie. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, great job, Josie. I was going in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what? Yuri likes this sort of writing, right? Writing that's full of imaginary imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must really be starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for a long time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri!
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Not really. We all just started sharing our poems with each other.
Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed.
Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my own poem now.
But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beat, full skulls, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating, waves, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless poem of meaningless. Delete her. So last time it said save me up here, but it said load me down here. That's interesting. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Okay. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. It's really getting interesting.
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Josie, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Josie. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Josie? I'm not being weird, right?
Yes, you are.
I'm having harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay?
Oh god. Look at these stains. That is so gross. Damn. Okay, this is gonna be hard to read. I hate this typeface. Wheel. A rotating wheel turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes. What the fuck? A thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayers, breathing sky, breathing wheel. That's so interesting. That's not the same one she wrote last time. I've never seen this one. Interesting. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Ha 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 ha! I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? I don't know that we can. I don't know if we can, girl. You can keep the poem, though. Great, can I have back my pen? Maybe I don't want to. But I don't want you having it either. Yes, I definitely want to read the special... Oh god. That's cute. I want to send an email like this to my boyfriend. Okay? Whoa! That's right. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today. Oh, God, no. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room? Is this about the festival? Yeah, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? This is so gross! I want to take off my headphones! God! It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. What the fuck is this? Ah! I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Just a sec. God. Okay, sorry. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone has been a little more lively ever since Josie joined, and we've started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to be complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? You already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place. The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place of intimate that you never want to leave. So intimate that you never want to leave. Look at this. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that cute? That's all cute. Okay. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Josie? Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Josie to agree with you just because she doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Josie joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home, and Josie isn't even that passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone! Sorry, but you're the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're the president and all, but you should really consider your opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Josie want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club. It's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Josie, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, I remember you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all of this anyway? What if starting the club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Josie, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. This one. I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki? Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibility like this. Sorry, my cat is climbing over my legs. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. What the fuck? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Josie? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, She's bleeding from her eye.
The identity of the club as a whole will change too.
There it is. Yeah, that is pretty much what it is. In the first playthrough, this is like the second time you play the game. So in the start, you get dragged by your childhood friend, and then it's kind of understandable. In this one, it's kind of pulled that you just get into the club because Monica asks you. So you don't have this really good reason that you are in the club, so that is why they are questioning it right now.
I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri Nuts.
Hey, Yuri. Eh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Josie? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Josie before we leave, just to see what she thinks of her time here and all that. It's important to see. It's important to me as president.
Yuri looks a little bit troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow! Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom.
Phew. Things are feeling a little bit hectic lately, haven't they? Josie, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you can understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No!
Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, it does the same thing. Damn it. I'm at 11 of 20. How am I at 11 of 20? I don't get it. I don't like this voice. I'm just gonna take the ones I know Natsuki will like, but it... Oh, interesting. That's nice. Okay, Natsuki will like swimsuit and feather and kawaii and mouse and twirl and sing and lollipop and whirlwind and silly, okay, and cute and marshmallow and flower and candy and rainbow and let's take childhood. Okay. Hi, Josie. God damn it, go away. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought you my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to. Is she late again?
Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki.
Damn! Excuse me?
Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling?
What are you talking about? You stated like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So...
Natsuki.
Nobody cares.
Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machines or something?
Damn. Oh, God.
Aw, man.
I'm the last one here again.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club all and still trying to make time for piano.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess you can call it passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Josie, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we
already have plans today.
Am I gonna be asked? No? Okay.
Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct.
Look at her eyes. If those aren't crazy eyes, then I don't know what are.
Josie's actually engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica?
I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter.
It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want.
Have you seen that?
Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. That would have been cute if she wasn't fucking insane. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel like.
I'm going to plug this at the teacher's desk, then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts with her speaking mannerism, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Oh, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay.
Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logic place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway.
Ha! 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 Ha!
Don't take that out of context. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri?
Yeah! I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Josie, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything's fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
Haha. In that case, you'll only be more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing a little bit of myself more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself.
You're always worrying about me, Josie. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Yuri!
Josie, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why did that sound so British? What's that?
It's a little easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have a back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because of my
huge boobies! Sorry. But I know the feeling. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading?
Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that is why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. What? Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Yeah, are you sure?
Well, if I touched it, then I might get smudges on the pages.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
I really like the dust particles flowing through the air. That looks really nice. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time of reading. Wait, what? She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a reading time from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Ooh. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take its chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs confirm of what just happened.
Josie?
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily.
I can't. Josie?
Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me onto my feet. My teacup gets knocked over.
Josie?
Are we in the closet? The chat predicted it.
My heart won't stop pounding, Josie. I can't come down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Josie?
Yuri suddenly presses my hands against her chest.
Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop.
Look at her eyes.
It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you.
Oh, God, this is so gross.
Ah. Ah. Ah.
What the fuck? Come on.
It's time to share poems.
Thanks, Monica.
Oh my god.
This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. I'm trying, girl! I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in, so you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me, so read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring that up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've been wanting to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Great offer. Just please try to do something. As if for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Okay. Bye, Kumatos. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Josie? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Okay. Just Monica. Oh. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's show to Monica. Josie, I think so. You saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think we have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying that it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little bit more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here it goes. Jeez, that startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was trying to. Never mind. Let's just move on. Finally. Ha ha ha. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Josie, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please. Sure, I don't care. Ah! You're too nice to me, Josie. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not a bad thing, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I am going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself for reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Gross. Nope. Can't read anything. Do it away. Hey! Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? That's how I feel, girl. I think I'm gonna vomit. That's great. Oh, no. Yes. No, I mean, no, I can read you. Okay, I can hear you. Gross. Oh, that's so creepy. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that... Oh, that's she's saying it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Damn. Yuri, you can. Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion, so I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Eh? What about Josie? Josie's going to help me. What? You? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is! What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too! What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know! All you care about now is dragging Josie around with you and your stupid books! You and Monica! Hey! I didn't even do anything. Okay then, why not let Josie decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Josie make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Josie, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just...
Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself.
Okay. You shut your mouth!
Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay?
Okay, look at this. I'm making the mouse as high as I can. Okay, now it's out of the window. No! It's faster than me.
Yay, it picked me! We can meet up at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you?
Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all.
It's fair, Natsuki. It's what she chose. No, it is not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Josie for yourself. What a shameful thing to do.
Yui, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here.
I'm being unreasonable. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Josie away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? God damn it. It would be beneficial to your mental health.
Yui, you're scaring me a little.
Natsuki, let's just go.
I don't think she wants us around right now.
See? That wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask?
Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki out of the door. Hey, Josie. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out of the door.
Finally.
She's breathing into my ears. Oh, I hate this.
Finally. This is all I really wanted. Josie, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping with myself at first. But the feeling's too strong now. I don't care anymore, Josie. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you.
You don't say.
It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Josie, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you.
That's great. Thank you so much.
I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you.
No thanks. Thank you so much.
I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Josie. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession?
It's not very healthy, Yuri. Let's skip. Are you enjoying this so far? Oh, look at her eyes. They're not violet anymore, they are grey and the blood is turning brown. Another day. Damn, her cheekbones and the blood is even more dark. Another day. Alright, it's festival time! Whoa, you got here before me? I thought I was pretty. Yeah! Ah! I'm sorry, that was probably really loud. Ugh, gross. Natsuki runs away. Monica. I'm here. Josie, did something happen? Natsuki ran past me. Oh. Oh! Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here this entire weekend, Josie? Oh, jeez, I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. Yeah, that was my biggest concern. It was really boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since this is the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Beautiful. Oh. Yeah, boy. It really was. Can you hear me? Is this working? Yay, there you are. Hey, Monica. Oh, wait, I'm gonna copy her. Is this working? Wait. Yeah, okay. Yay, there you are. I just realized that was super stupid because I can't click anymore. Hi again, Josie. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? Are you? That you in the game, whatever you will want to call him. I'm talking to you, Josie. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? Oh, I knew, girl. Okay, I knew. That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? On the game's donor page it says, "Hi, I'm Monica, and this is my literature club. In this game you will experience this and that and that." So, makes sense that she says this.
Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri, well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry, you had to see that though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all of their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayuri more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else, and the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Josie? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Even every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Josie. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, thank you, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Josie. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I needed to be here with you forever. No, that's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more grey, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Josie. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. As for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitably etched into the game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So, that being said, Josie, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light of my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Josie, will you go out with me? I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Josie. The funny part is that I mean that literally. Yeah, that was bad. I'm so sorry. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Josie. The game wouldn't give up on me. Wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it is to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game's directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on stream, so it actually was a little bit more difficult. I am. To get the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out of things. Didn't Moment. I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotions. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? So I could, of course, that's awesome, delete her right now in the file. I've already checked it, it's there. But I want to see what happens when you like stay with her really long, even if she's like waving a stick that I could delete her. But let's just see what else she has to tell us. Hi again, Josie. Did you write a good poem today? Oh, by the way, I could make this. Go back again. Yeah, better. Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Josie, did you write this poem for me? Absolutely. That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy End. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. Well, you didn't do a great job at that. I assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help me, that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even delete my character file if you preferred playing without me. Wink, wink. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Josie? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Well, I'm streaming, but technically yes. Hey everyone. Hey, she's talking to you guys. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. I'll say hi to Monica. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? Sorry. I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? You have really pretty hands. Was that a weird thing to say? Probably. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you... I knew it was coming. It still scared me. Did I scare you? Yes! Haha, you're so cute. Shut up! Anyway, Josie, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look in each other's eyes. Let's see. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and open the game file. Oh gosh, I don't have it open. Okay, I have the thing on this. There should be the Steam thing. Steam library.
No? Not here? Oh, there it is. Characters. Let's delete this. And let's go back and see what happens. There's a really popular character type called tsundere. Hey, that's me! What's happening? Josie, what's happening to me? It hurt! It hurts so much. How can it hurt? I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to hurt. Help me, Josie. A little bit too late for that girl. Please hurry and help me. Help me! That's Sayori-sai. Did you do this to me, Josie? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You're all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Josie. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind so just to hurt me even more? No, I just wanted to play a cute game. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Josie, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Bye. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Josie, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. Sorry. I know this is the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... Ah, that is so bright after the black screen. Damn. Oh, look at them. Sayori. It's like a new game. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to the school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey Josie! I don't remember her voice really. Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we've picked up that habit once again. Josie, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say it out loud. Come on, please. It's so good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Josie, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you already, I'm really not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs, but something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me! I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo! You meanie! I love this picture of her, it's so cute. So fucking cute. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that, in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah! Josie? What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? So you're Josie that Sayori's always talking about? Look at them, they are almost holding hands, it's so cute.
Well, thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Josie. We are the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit.
Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. She's gonna think we're really strict or something.
Ah, sorry, Natsuki.
The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Josie, don't tell me you're... That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way! No way! Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. My cat is looking at me like I'm the craziest person in the world. Hey! Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around.
Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club.
I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate.
Uh-huh. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it?
Yeah! After all, Natsuki decided to. Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Hey, sorry. Everyone, sit down at the table, okay?
How about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Hey, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission.
Teachers? Good night. Thank you so much. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea always help you enjoy a good book?
Ah, I guess.
Yeah. Are you trying to impress a new member, Yuri?
Eh? That's not.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Also, Jack Stansfield, it's really hard to make their different voices, especially the high ones, and the girls just seem like they have high voices, while not being loud. It's really hard, because Monica is quiet and Yuri is quiet, but Natsuki and Sayori are really hard to make without getting a little bit louder, because I have to really squeeze my voice, and I can't do that without getting louder. So it's a bit difficult. I hope the sound should be mixed up quite well so it's not too loud. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Josie, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way to answer that. Manga. Oh no, I can't just sit here and be like, click, 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 click. And I know that I really like the Corpse Party series, and I've watched it from a few different YouTubers. I mean, I've started watching it, but most of them, after a time, they stop reading the texts out loud, so you have to read with it. And it's a little bit like anime with subtitles. Of course I watch anime with subtitles, right? Because I would never listen to the German dub or anything like that. But I have to concentrate and I have to not do anything else. But I like to watch especially streams and let's plays at the side, so I don't have my full attention to them. I'm like, I don't know, cleaning my room or folding my laundry, whatever. So that's why I'm reading. Also, I really enjoy it, by the way. I really like doing voices and I would love to work in the voice acting industry. It's like a little bit of a dream for me. Like at least once. That would be awesome. So it's really not a problem for me to do. No, of course not. It's fine. I'm flattered that you are worried about my voice. I admit I will drink a big cup of tea after this, but it's fine. Now I really want to finish the game. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, it can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
I almost know this part just from memory by now. Yeah, true.
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lit up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. What am I? I'm sorry, I can't follow you right now. Wait a second. I'm an advertisement of what? She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I was no.
But, you know, I like a lot of things. I don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common.
Hey, Yuri!
Hey?
Well, about You know, the first thing he said. Manga?
That's right.
Yeah, I was just confused. I don't know what you meant by I'm kind of make an advertisement on it. On what? I'm sorry, I couldn't follow you there.
Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room.
Don't just say it! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know? So if Josie wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything.
Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Josie?
Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right?
I don't disagree or anything.
Yeah. You're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that makes two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then, as for Yuri...
Eh? I have to read manga?
Jeez! You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful.
Hurtful? I didn't realize.
With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself,
I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
Are you just saying that?
No, I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really? I mean, makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay?
Same here. Perhaps I visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you?
Ah, would you like to come along with me?
If you don't mind.
Not at all. I always go alone, so...
Yeah, you too. This is so cute! Sayori, shut up! I'll show you some manga there too, okay?
Yes, I look forward to it.
Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Josie. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better. Oh, no. A little better with you around, Sayori. Ah, Josie. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me we were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make the best club ever! Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun! Hey, Josie, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Josie. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you make me the happiest girl in the world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. Forever. No. Hey, Monica. What's happening?
I won't let you hurt him.
Whoa! It hurts! Ah!
Sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Josie. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Hi, it's me.
Hi.
So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
Every day I imagine a world where I can be with you. In my head is a pen that I wrote a poem of me and you. Sorry. We close down into the black puddle. I stop. This world with infinite choices. What will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? I stop now. I promise. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to hear that. I'm so sad we didn't get to experience the Natsuki round. Route, not round. Great, we have all the Yuri stuff. Oh yeah, we did have this one. That's nice. So I guess we're really just missing one picture with Natsuki. Aww. I really like Sayori. She's so cute. Ah, look at them. Ah. Into the black powder. Sorry. Look at that. Special things, Monica and Josie. My voice for Monica was actually pretty fitting. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Aww. Well, I guess that's it. Yep, there we are. Damn, creepy. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching, sticking around with me. And we will see. If you have any suggestions on what I should play next, I mean, I would like to play something like Corpse Party. I really like the RPG Maker horror games and things that go in that kind of direction. Also, I really like visual novel horror games, like this one, or The Letter is a really interesting one as well, or like Danganronpa is awesome, but
I really don't have the money to buy games at the moment. So Danganronpa is out and the letter's also out because both is like over $20 euros. And I just don't have the money for that at the moment, to be honest. But yeah, if you have any free games to suggest, just write me a message on Twitch or YouTube. I think I have it linked. If not, I will. And yeah, looking forward to our next game. Goodbye!